5 surprising ways Christmas is celebrated in Japan. 5. Flip Christmas and New Year's around. In the West, New Year's Eve is a time to party, while Christmas Day is a day to gather with family and maybe go to church. In Japan, the exact opposite happens. Christmas is a time for partying with friends, while New Year's is when you gather with family and go to the shrine or temple. Christmas isn't a religious holiday in Japan. It isn't even a day off for working people. Parties happen in the evening after a long day at work. Christmas traditions are new and fun without any religious significance. On the other hand, New Year's is the biggest holiday of the year, full of ancient customs and religious rituals. Japanese families carefully clean out the house and set out the traditional decorations to signify a clean break from the year past and readiness for the blessings of the year to come. Shrines and temples are jam-packed as everyone rushes to make the all-important first visit within the first 3 days of the year. 4. Illuminations are a big deal. Many places do light displays at Christmas time, but Japan takes it over the top. You could wander Tokyo for all of December and still not see all the impressive high-tech illuminations. Every department store will have lights inside, but it is the outdoor areas that really shine. Displays are enormous and include lasers, millions of bulbs, and changing light patterns set to music. Tokyo may have the biggest displays, but other cities around the country will also host illuminations. Snowy Sapporo lights up for the season, as does tropical Okinawa. Bundling up warm and venturing out to see the lights is a popular activity for dating couples, families, and old people alike. It's an experience not to be missed, but be prepared for crowds. Everybody is doing it. 3. Send New Year's cards instead of Christmas cards. Are you a little late getting your cards out this year? Tell everyone you're copying the Japanese. In Japan, it is traditional to send Nengajo, New Year's cards, to all of your friends, family, co-workers, and acquaintances. You can purchase special postage-paid Nengajo cards. You don't want to be late, so put them in the mail, and the post office will hold them for delivery on January 1st. What if you receive a card from someone you forgot to send to? Quick, put a card in the mail by January 3rd. The first 3 days of the year all count as New Year's. Make sure you don't go past the 7th, though. After that point, the New Year's season is officially over, and it's better to send a simple winter greeting instead. 2. Is there a Japanese Santa Claus? Japanese children love Santa as much as children everywhere. In 2020, more than 80,000 letters to Santa were written by Japanese children and delivered by All Nippon Airways. Santa decorations are everywhere. Outside of every KFC restaurant, there is a Colonel Sanders statue dressed up as Santa to celebrate the season of fried chicken. But there is also a Buddhist god, Hatei, who many think is a little bit like Santa. Hatei is also fat and jolly. He has eyes in the back of his head, so he can see if you are behaving. His name means clock sack, because he is always carrying around a bag of goodies. He is often called the Laughing Buddha, but does he say, "Oh, oh, oh"? 1. Christmas is time for shopping. One thing is exactly the same about Christmas in Japan and the West. It's time for shopping. Grocery stores and corner shops sell plastic Christmas booths full of treats for children. Department stores are beautifully decorated and jam-packed with seasonal items and displays. Head to one of the many traditional Christmas markets, and you might think you have traveled to Germany. You'll find Glühwein, beer, and sausages aplenty, along with all the traditional European Christmas trappings. Pair a trip to the Christmas markets with a walk to see some of the incredible illuminations, and you have a date to remember.